Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rimworld. So, last episode we finally, after much work, got rid of this massive infestation. I know most people who might just be watching this video and haven't seen any others might be asking, how the hell did you let it get this large? I didn't want it to get this large, but to be honest, I just had so many problems when I was trying to deal with this thing that I couldn't really keep up with it because, well, at first I had, volcanic winters, which made us start to starve, although now, as you can see, we've got plenty of food. But, yeah, we had a volcanic winter, which really screwed us over. And then after the volcanic winter, we had a siege, and we had some sappers, and then this happened somewhere in the midst of all those happenings, and I think we had a solar flare, too. I can't quite remember. So the solar flare screwed us up, and there was just so many problems that just kept happening in succession. So, and actually, that's the funny thing, is right when I was about to deal with this thing, a siege happened, and then right after I tried dealing with this thing for the first time, a Mechanoid attack happened. So it's funny how the last 4 episodes have probably had more raids and action-packed events than almost half this series probably. And it all happened around this infestation time, so it just got so big, and it got so big that I could barely even handle it. What are you doing? Hauling a mega spider. Actually, I guess what I can do for now, I want to deconstruct this so we can get around here and haul a bunch of stuff easier. Man, they just made a complete mess of this area too. It's kind of interesting seeing what they naturally caused in this area, because before this all happened, I just had one tunnel that was one wide here and one tunnel that was one wide going this way, and they just made this out of all that. So it is. I like how they sort of naturally, make their own hive area. That's interesting, definitely, but it cost, that was just such a big problem. Look at that. We're getting so much meat from these guys. It seems to spoil really quickly, though. Actually, I wonder if I turn the temperature down to 36. If that'll help much. Oh, I think, it's so hot out, too. Okay. Yeah, let me add another cooler then, or not another cooler. Yeah, someone get working on that right away. Fortunately, we got a decent amount of components, I'm assuming from both those 4 centipedes, as well as we did have a nice component thing going on. Yeah, I found some components while I was mining this out. Okay, and hopefully someone constructs this soon. We just need someone to bring the components over, which we have. Okay, there you go. Okay, and actually, you know what else isn't helping? It's because people are going in and out so much. 36. 36. There we go. Yeah, because people keep going in and out of this area so much, yeah, it's not helping either. Actually, I should probably add some... Okay, yeah, you know what? I remember I was going to start on this project 6 episodes ago, and we just had, this happen, and it just made this almost impossible. I was going to make some more geothermal vents over here, but we just had so many problems it made it impossible to cope with. So I'm going to get started on that, finally. I'm going to make this too wide as well, and actually I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct that area just so it's a lot easier for us to construct. And yeah, they've actually hauled most of the... Yeah, they've hauled most of the live ones. Oh yeah, that one just died. I remember he was slowly dying. So I'll also now assign the wall right here to be rebuilt. Yeah, there's still some stuff to haul, as you can see, but for the most part, this has all been taken care of. There we go. So yeah, now they're going to get started on this thing. So we'll actually have a good amount of energy, and then once we have energy, I'm gonna make I'll make more turrets here. I'll do what I had planned on, and I'll make some turrets to help deal with sappers. So then we'll have a much easier time of defending. And actually, the one thing I was also thinking of doing a while ago, but I never got on, is I was gonna mine out like this whole area, just so that, well, for one, it's a little bit more easily defendable, and secondly, we've got a bit more space for adding things if I need to. Alright, things are finally looking up. We're not dealing with any imminent threats, which is quite nice. And yeah, I guess now that everyone's done breaking down a lot, I can start equipping stuff. Huh. Where did you... I know she had a weapon, but... Okay, there it is. Yeah, that got dropped a long time ago. Okay, yeah, and I can actually finally designate this stuff for hauling. Now that we're not dealing with a massive infestation. There we go. Then I'll deconstruct that stuff soon as well, but as of right now, I don't want to have to do that. Okay. They're almost done with this. Puking. It's always nice. There we go. Yeah, they're getting that slowly worked out. And then I'm actually going to... I don't know, I'll do this right now too, because although I'm not going to build 2 geothermal generators right away, I'm going to do this eventually. And I guess also, now that we're not dealing with as much of a threat, I can go ahead and continue on this sort of exploratory mining thing. So I can hopefully find some more components. I doubt there's any in here, but you never know. Yeah, the components are in such small groups that you never can really truly tell if they're inside of, you know, a group of rocks like this. Yeah, there's really no way to tell for sure. So I'm going to be as thorough as I can be in trying to find them. Yeah, because we have 9 components, which is much better than what we typically have oftentimes, but I still want more. Oh, is that some right there? Yes, there's some components. So those bugs helped us out in the end as well by revealing some components. I mean, that really, with all the harm they did, that's really not that much of a help. Look at this. Look at all this lovely food we've got. Yeah, and as you can see, this stuff is not going to spoil for a while, now that it's nice and cool. I'm going to actually make it a 34. And actually, something else I'm going to do, which I should have done sooner, and I oftentimes do this, I try to do this in these cooling rooms, is... As you can tell, whenever someone opens this door, it lets so much heat in, so I can actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. And this really helps out with preventing a lot of heat from entering in to an area that you want to keep cool. If you do something like this, especially when it's like 92 outside, we don't want a lot of heat coming in. So if I do this, it'll give us a little less storage room, I'll admit, but it'll make this area much, much cooler. Poor moods. I don't really care. Got an eclipse, so that's going to mess up our energy production, but I'm not so concerned about that. And actually, yeah, we're starting to run out of steel again. We tend to do that a lot. Okay, where's a big area of steel that's close by? Okay, this is a really big area. I'm gonna get that mined out, and at the same time, I will designate one of these produced, because although we don't have enough components or steel yet, we will with all the mining I've got designated. There you go. Lovely. Yeah, I probably actually did do a couple more of these than I should have, because it's gonna take a long time for them to get to some of these places. I mean, they are pretty... I mean, my guys are pretty good miners now. I mean, we're in pretty late game, so a lot of our people who are decent at mining, they've gotten them a lot better. Oh, well, that's not much of an area. Yeah, this place is kind of holy. And I actually, for once, might finally deconstruct this, because I know that this usually has a couple interesting things in areas like this, but we've had so many problems, I've just not been thinking it's much of a priority. Why is it taking you so long? Why are you so terrible at cutting? That's crazy. That should not be taking that long. Agave must be like the hardest thing to cut in the world. Because holy crap. Tynan must have made the agave really hard to get at, because I know it usually produces fruit. But holy crap. I have no idea why it's taking him so long to cut this one. And harvest failed, of course, too. So yeah, that's considered a harvest, yet apparently it's not easy to do so. And it failed in the end as well. Alright, we've got enough steel now, too, to be able to finish this thing off. There we go. Yeah, they're getting... Oh, wow. Yeah, look at how good they are at mining. They've already gotten half of this done with. And yeah, now Nina just has to go back and forth. And this is almost good when it comes to steel, and then we just need to haul the components over. Wow. You know what I kind of am thinking of doing too then? Is just getting rid of this whole damn thing. Yeah, admittedly, the bad thing about all these exploratory mining things is that I believe this means that then more hives can pop up, because I thought hives could only pop up in enclosed underground areas. That's what someone said online, but apparently they were wrong. They can pop up anywhere that's underneath an overhead mountain, regardless of whether or not it's an enclosed location. Fortunately, though, we've got some more. We obviously have experience with the infestations now, and we've got the nice little... wherever it is. I mean, we've got a bunch of buffalo wool. Yeah, but we've got this incendiary launcher, which makes them a breeze to deal with, as you saw. Maybe not perhaps a breeze, but it definitely made it a lot easier to handle. We've got so much food now. Yeah, I'm actually going to remove that zone, because I don't want food keeping that door open. Because, yeah, if that door is open, then that makes the whole thing useless. So can someone just haul this thing out of the way? And there's a psychic ship which just fell. Lovely. Well then, let's see here. Fortunately, we're not dealing with starvation with this psychic ship, so I don't think I'm gonna do the cheesy way out. I'm gonna actually try taking it out in a more, I guess, honorable way. So, I mean, I guess I might as well start picking away at it right now with everyone who can. Yeah, let me find someone some good shooters that also aren't known for going crazy. Oh, actually, what are you doing? Kane, you're not a brawler. Why do I have you being a brawler? Or not, well, Wicked. Yeah, Wicked. Okay, he's in anything, so he chose to be a brawler. I see. Yeah, and you should be a soldier as well. So yeah, he just randomly picked up a shield once, and I just assumed he was a... Well, yeah, I'll give you a sniper rifle then. I wish I would have realized that sooner. Yeah, Emo, I'm not going to have you doing that. Grace, I suppose Grace, you can have that too. Okay, so now I want to find everyone who... Actually, you know what, Grace? No, I want you to take that back. Because Grace tends to break down easily, I've noticed. And I think Andy tends to be pretty stable. Which is kind of funny, because he's psychically hypersensitive, but in general, he seems to break down a lot less. Okay, Andy, you're taking that. Paulette. Paulette, I want you to take this. There we go. Okay, yeah, I don't want you. There we go. Now everyone's doing pretty good. And Emo, being a shotgunner is kind of pointless when you can't even move. So, you know what? I'll just make you a freaking minigunner because, honestly, a minigun's a pretty useless weapon. So the fact that you yourself are kind of useless, I think is fitting. Oh, there we go. Got the geothermal generator built up. Got plenty of power going through now. Good. And I think I'll even build some more batteries to help out this extra power. Unfortunately, we don't have really any components, so that makes that a bit futile, but hey, whatever. Okay, we got some more of these, so I should tell someone to mine that. Yeah, they're slowly doing all these little exploratory mining missions and all that junk. Oh yeah, and a ship fell there. Oh yes, and I can also actually finally have them deconstruct these. I don't know if these have components though. I guess I don't really care though. I mean, I do care. I mean, it'd be nice if we got some extra components in one of these. Let's just see here. No, they're just all steel, which is, I guess, fine, because extra steel is always a treat. Okay, can someone actually haul this junk too? I mean, taking apart is only half the battle here, if you're not going to actually haul any of it. And you know what? You're going to take so damn long to do that. I'm just going to make you do that, because by the time he's done, he'll probably be half crazy. Sweet. We've got that thing done. I should probably put a wall around it or something, too. Yeah, I'm gonna actually get some more granite made. Or not granite, limestone. I'm gonna do a plus 25. Just because having some more limestone would be swell. Finally. Oh, this is so nice. And you know what actually I'm going to do too? Go to flooring. I think we've got the time to do this. I started doing this a while ago, but we kind of got, or I kind of got screwed over. Yeah, that's there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do metal tiling everywhere. Well, not everywhere. Everywhere that isn't wood tiling, pretty much. I still kind of want to do this. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Sterile tile. I kind of want to still put the sterile tile in here, though. But it just takes so much silver, as you can see. So, I mean, I guess I could just do like that for now. Because, I mean, really, we're only 2 extensions away from having it all done, then. I'll do it that much. So we still have a bit of silver then, but then I can actually get that started as well. And I'll put metal all in here. Yeah, as much as I want, like I said, I really do want... Ooh, how much cloth do we have now? We've got enough cloth, I think, for... I guess I'll do blue carpet. I could do one of these with the amount of cloth I have. You know what? I'm fine with that. Once this is finally done with, I'm going to do that with the cloth. Or once not this, but once all of the other designated floorings is done, then I'll do that. Cargo pods, a bunch of maize or corn. I think it used to be called maize, but now it's corn. Oh yeah, because I think maize is specifically describing like the type of corn that's meant for like animals. So calling maize corn is kind of stupid. I went berserk. But, I mean, he's so far away from anyone that he doesn't seem to be too affected. Do I want to send some people down to take him out? I guess I do. I've tried to let... Oh, Oh yeah, the ancient structure has sent animals mad. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that thing. I should probably start taking care of it soon, huh? And then Nina went in a daze. Yeah, I really need to take care of that stupid structure. Howie is not giving up, despite getting killed by, or taken out by 3 guys, and one of them being a damn meleeer with a mace. He's still not giving up. Okay, you're the one carrying him back. Okay, that's probably going to take a long time to do. Actually, you know what? I know I just said I was going to do this, but I'll allow it in that room. I'm going to cancel it, though, because... Okay, as soon as this ship's gone, I'll do it. But that ship is kind of a big priority. Like, it's not something we want to be dealing with. Okay, Nabs. What is wrong with Andy? Okay, what is your problem? Hideous environment, psychic drone, feeling terrible, cramped environment, ate without table. So really he just doesn't like the fact that he's where he is right now. Okay, I guess yet again I'm gonna have to cancel these mining missions because it seems like because of the drone and just in this case bad luck with Andy, it seems to be making mining something that they're really could really cause them to break. As much as I don't like having to do that, I think it's the only way to prevent breaks, so for now I'm gonna have to cancel that. Just because of the hideous environment there and everything else that comes with that. God, look at how much damage he took. Grace is still... I don't know, Grace is still fine with doing this. I was gonna let Grace rest, but apparently she's fine. He was in Andy's still in a terrible mood. And it's funny because there's nothing he can do about it. He just doesn't like things in general. Actually, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Hopefully I can realize or do something. Hopefully I can undo that soon, but I'm gonna do a day of cleaning. Because our base does look kind of hideous with all this dirt and stuff that's laying around. Yeah, although obviously having flooring would help, for right now, flooring is a much longer thing than I want to get into. Okay, that seems to have helped moods. There's no one in a terrible mood anymore, so I'll put that back to a 3. Actually, is there anyone... I'm going to actually make a couple, like, dedicated cleaners, I think. Just so they can at least try to keep up with all the junk. Yeah, because as you can see, it's just, honestly, most of the dirt is caused by these rooms, these high traffic rooms, also having a lot of problems in it. So, Andy and Howie. Nina, gonna give you your weapon back again after you probably dropped it. Howie, gonna give you another weapon again because you dropped it. Okay, Nabs and Wicked. Yeah, I'm gonna have Nabs and Wicked do this because Andy is about to break yet again. What the hell? Yeah, any small thing could send Andy over the edge at this point. Alright, so let's start taking some pot shots off at this thing. Howie, Tail, Emo, Grace, Andy. Nabs and Wicked are actually still fine. Actually, I want to find if there's anyone else who's not in a terrible mood. Nina is actually for once in a good mood. So I'm actually going to have Andy drop that and give it to Nina. I think I was going to give it to Nina originally, wasn't I? Maybe not, though. Okay. Nina. You equip that. There you go. Andy, You can have that. Alright, because yeah, another sniper will definitely make a difference here. Alright, so how's our range? We could be a little closer. I'm gonna have them all go right here then. Okay, I think I have to actually manually assign. No, never mind. Because it's not in the center of their vision, as far as they're concerned, they still can't shoot at it, which is annoying. Like, because the range isn't in the center, even though they get hit the side of the ship, in their minds, they still can't hit it at all. Okay, let's start getting some shots off at this thing. Alright. Okay, and they're rushing us, bum rushing us straight away. Please get far away. Oh, Nina just got wrecked. So now I'll have to try picking off, especially at the... well, if I can get the two Scythers dead... Okay, Nina, I'm just going to have you go. You're already pretty messed up. If I can just get some shots off at the Scythers, that's honestly better than anything else. If this mother trucker stops moving at least. There we go, one good shot. Fortunately, there's only two Scythers. There we go. He got taken out quickly. Yeah, the centipedes tend to have pretty crappy ranges. So if I can just take the two Scythers out, we should be able to get this ship down right after. Get one torso shot. That was a complete miss. Now the asshole's hiding. Well, he's not really hiding, but he's just so happens to be outside of our range. There you go. I'm gonna let you shoot at this thing a bit. Okay, now they're in his range. Who's in a poor mood? Wicked, Emo, Grace, Andy. Nabs is actually still in a fine mood. I'll keep Nabs out here. Don't want Wicked going crazy, though. Especially not when there's a bunch of centipedes to be concerned. There we go. Yeah, fortunately, the sniper rifles are very high powered, so... Oh, yeah, you. Yeah, take this thing out. And then that centipede gets closer. Alright, I'm gonna let you have a day. Or I shouldn't say a day, but a bit of rest. Alright, so I'll wait until everyone's moods are a bit better, and then I'll try taking out the centipedes some more. Tired? Yeah. And they don't like eating without tables either. So Nabs and Wicked. So yeah, Nabs and Wicked got messed up overnight. You know what? Someone is missing in... Actually, no, I don't want Emo to have that. Yeah, you take an assault rifle, please. Even though you do break down a lot as well, I'd rather have something a bit more useful like that. Nabs and Wicked still. Yeah, they're tired. Which is completely understandable. And we finally have... Yeah, this is very nicely cooled in here. All this stuff should last quite a while. Very good. Someone... Oh, the problem is they don't know where to even put it. I wish you could, like... I don't know. I wish you could do this with... Okay, oh no, you can do it with animal corpses. Okay, then. I'm gonna actually do that, just to make our environment look a little nicer. It's kind of a waste of time, I'll admit, but it'll make our people a little less crazy. Okay, and they... Yeah, you need to do some joyful activities. Of course, Emo's the one who decided to do that. Actually, this was a bad time to do something like that. Let me suspend that. Yeah, that... I don't want people going over there when there's a bunch of damn mechanoids at the same time. Okay. Oops. Accidentally clicked. Okay, everyone with the snipers. Let's go. Let's get this ship taken care of. Or at least some of the centipedes. The drones just intensified, so we need this thing gone ASAP. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm getting everyone. We need this thing taken out now. And with the amount of bad mood that are going to get caused by this, I don't care if I deal with a couple of people snapping. We just need these stupid centipedes and this damn ship gone. They've messed him up pretty bad, but this is going to take a while. Everyone's in a terrible mood from the drone intensifying. Okay, someone might get hurt, but... Okay, I'm gonna have you two distract them. The rest of you get some shots off. There we go. You guys distract them. God, these guys take up so much damage, it's just madness. Finally. You know what, you two? Start meleeing. Everyone else, get right here. So that they're out of sight. Alright. Good. Taken care of. Everyone's mood should get... Yeah, as you can see, no one's even in a bad mood anymore. Just because I took care of this like I did. So I guess we have another one of these already again. I was just saying how I didn't want to sell one earlier because I was afraid. You know what? Emo's in a good mood. Well, I'm gonna just have him do something useful. Actually, can I... Okay, I can only shut down. I know sometimes you can take their blades if they have them, but in this case, I cannot. we go. All is good. Once again. There we go. Dealt with that with relative ease, and we've got a huge fire, apparently. Okay, then. Fortunately, it's just taking out our less useful crops, but still, that's... Oh, no, never mind. That's our corn. Yeah, I don't know what the hell even happened. I didn't notice this happening. I guess a fire must have hit, like, right here on the dot. So, shit. I literally just got another extremely bad stroke of luck happen, and somehow a fire hit the one part of my land which actually really matters. Are you... Oh, you know what? That's another problem. I never put this into our home region. Actually, I'm gonna want to put these into our home region so that if they get damaged, they actually get repaired. Same with that. If there's like a fire around these, I obviously don't want to just let the fire burn. Okay, then. Good. There we go. Someone deal with the fire, please. Don't just let Howie do everything. Okay, finally our people should now be in decent moods. We don't have a freaking ship. We don't have a stupid infestation. We don't have any major problems. So hopefully I can finally get this stuff done. I've been trying to do this for so long, and we just haven't been able to do it. So hopefully I can do this, and as a result find maybe some components. At the very least, we'll probably find some other miscellaneous goods while doing this. There. Should be good. Other thing I can also do, yeah, everyone's sleeping because they had a pretty rough set of events. And finally, I can add this stuff over here. You know what, I'm also going to make this entire area steel as well, that's a lot of steel, but you know what, we've got plenty of steel right now. Actually, yeah, no, I don't want that. There we go. There should be steel as well. Now we will have plenty of flooring done. All the flooring I wanted as well. Actually, the other thing I could do... Yeah, I'll wait. I kind of might want to put some paths around our base in the areas that are likely to have a lot of traffic. So, like, I'd put tiling all around here, and I'd put tiling leading up to here and around our main doors as well. I'll do that eventually, but right now, I just want the actual tiling indoors to be done with. Yeah, whatever. That's fine with me. Yeah, there we go. All our lovely stuff like that is done with. If anything, all these nice extra tunnels will make it so that if a infestation does like occur here again, I can more easily deal with it. Oh yeah, and it can also finally unsuspend this thing. I'll just do forever. So then we'll get all these stupid corpses that are just kind of littering up our environment taken care of. Finally getting the flooring done. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, as you can see, it's taking a lot of steel to do so, but we've got a lot of steel anyways, so who cares? Actually, just for now, I'm going to deconstruct this because I'm pretty sure we aren't allowed to reach behind that. So just so we can reach it, I'm going to deconstruct that wall for now. There we go. Lovely. It's nice being able to actually do something like this that I've wanted to do for a long time, but we've just been unable to do so. I guess it's bad that they're letting this not get harvested, but really now we've got so much food. Yeah, we've got so much rice. Actually, this is gonna take a long time, but I'm gonna switch all of this. Oh, you know what I could do? We've got so much food, I can actually make, I'm gonna make like half of these into cotton growing plants. Because if I make a bunch of these into cotton growing, I can actually make carpeting soon. Oops. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna let time go, actually, because this will take forever. Well, actually, no, because I don't want them planting... Well, whatever. I don't care if they plant rice. And then have to unplant it right away. Makes no difference to me. So yeah, this will grow really quickly. And then we'll have plenty of cotton in the near future. Wonderful. Things are actually looking up for once. And it's nice that we're actually able to utilize all these colonists we have. I try to tame these fellers, but we don't have... Yeah, the best herder, or the best animal handler we have is Lumi, and that's only a 7. So, being able to do that will not be very easy. Okay, and yeah, I can rebuild this. There you go, Howie. You plant that cotton. And for once, we have, I think, a decent amount of food, or what I'd call a decent amount of food. Actually, we've got plenty of food. I might even want to start canceling some of this because we've literally filled up our stockpile. You know what I'm gonna do? Switch this junk over to Devil Strand. Because that will take a long time to grow, but we'll also have plenty of food. I'll probably change this stuff back over to some form of food once we start running out of our stockpile, but as of right now, we've got so much food. Oh yeah, I can finally do this as well. I wanted to do this a while ago, but we just didn't have the time or resources, so I can finally do it now. Starting to... Actually, we are out of steel. Let's just mine this whole bugger out. I don't know why, but I've started using random... What is that? It's just a little thing of steel. Cargo pods. Some hair leather. Well, okay then. Alrighty then. Actually, I don't know how long this episode was. I kind of was just focusing on a lot of easier things. So I'll just end it here. So thank you all for watching and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.